Yo guys, what's going on? I'm Mike Thompson. I'm back with another banger. Yo, I know I have a video with me and Justin the Beast, and that was a certified banger. And if you like that fight, you're gonna really enjoy this fight as well. We came across this guy named Gorillagrip. You know, I know the name is a little out there, but it's a very enjoyable fight. And I want you guys to tune in. You let me know who won this fight. I'm not gonna spoil it. I just want you to tell me what your thoughts on this fight. But I do have to say this update, it really has brought me back. I feel like it's making everyone seem like a top fighter, if you get what I mean. You have to fight everyone like if you have to be locked in. It gives everyone a chance to win, in my opinion. You got the real casual players kind of sticking with like the best of the best players. I'm a casual and I'm up there with the best of the best. You know, I'm pretty trash at this game, but shout out to this update, man. I didn't think Undisputed will ever get their shit together, and they still haven't, but I think they're on the right track to something here with this. They do have to fix some animation still. The desync, which will probably never be fixed, and the hit registration still is real sketchy, man. Like that power right I just threw, I feel like I should have landed. There's some times where they don't block and my hit doesn't land, but then when they do block, my hit lands. It's just, there's some kinks that gotta work out. But anyways, hit that like, subscribe, comment, and I appreciate all you guys who tune into my videos. And if you are in my lives, I appreciate you too. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
On to the second round. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. The perfect counter lands. Can't land the jab there. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging. Hold it right there. Oh, Roman Gonzalez is hurt. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. There's the bell to start round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on in. That's what he's going to try and do. So
and down goes El Gallo. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you continue.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. on the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, then he's out of there.
Nobody home with that hook. With the halfway. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
A straight right just misses. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Here we go to the fourth round. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Threw the hook, didn't land. Slip to avoid the jab. El Gallo is hurt. Looks like they've shaken it off.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And there's the bell for round 5. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Can't land the jab there. Nobody home with that hook. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Those counter punches have to hurt. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. through the hook, didn't land. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. There's the bell for round 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These two fighters are made for one another. These fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good straight right hand. Latino just got rocked. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, Roman Gonzalez is hurt. Here we go, it's round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Estrada goes down. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. That counter shot lands. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This is a high-octane battle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, that is a bit of a surprise. It ends in a draw.
A draw?